our day number 4. We are in Lanesborough. It is the morning. And it is raining, of course. The rain will continue till at least 11 o'clock, and we are going to wait. The wind is not so strong. You see the flag. It is not moving almost, but it is raining. Okay, let's wait, and then we will leave this place. Покидаем Lanesborough причал. We are leaving the marina, and it starts raining again. Awful. I hope we will be okay. The South African people are leaving, and our acquaintance from Switzerland left already. And we are going. Again, it is not great, but it is a gray day. Yes.
Crossing the lake on the way to Athlone was really the worst part of the trip because it was a rainy and very windy day, and the lake in that part of the trip is very, very wide, but the part that is deep enough to serve as a channel for boats like ours is actually not very wide. So you have to stay in a channel in the middle of this very wide body of water with the strong winds trying always to blow you out of the channel. To make matters much more difficult, not only do you have to deal with the wind trying to blow you out of the channel and the rain in your face and so forth and so on, but at the same time, the markers are very far between, the markers showing where the channel is, so that on a gray, overcast day, it's actually very difficult sometimes almost impossible, to see the next marker on your way south. And so you begin to lose the orientation as to where the channel actually is. So you're constantly concerned about running aground at the same time that the wind is blowing you around all over the place. And when you couple that with a windy, cold day, it just makes for a somewhat miserable experience.
In order to keep the direction, right direction, you have to use the binocular. Of course, you have to have a good eyes and follow the chart.
Now you see, look, do you see this one?
No, I don't see this one yet.
What do you see there?
Ah, I see this one.
Do you also see this
No,
one?
I see this one.
Honey, we've already passed that one.
Okay, I see this one.
Do you see this one?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, do there. Yes, we have to look at for markers and buoys that mark the channel, the navigation channel. But not only for this, you have to look at for dangerous places, even inside the channel or near the channel, like here. You see, they marked sometimes by yellow markers, sometimes by greens. So you see, and here even inside of this channel there is a very dangerous place. At first we did not even notice that we are by ourselves on this lake. The Swiss people were fishing in the beginning of this lake, and the South African people turned around and went back to Carrick on Shannon. We did not see any boats here, not even fishermen. So we were lonely. At some point we made a mistake and made a wrong turn, and we were scared actually that we might damage the boat if we hit the shallow place. But fortunately nothing happened, and we got into the channel, into the navigation channel again, and continued our journey. It took probably approximately 3.5 hours to go through this lake.
Well, we finally got off the damn lake. It was a tricky, rough,
a stressful passage, but now we're back on the river past the lake, coming into the town of Athlone, which is where we're going to spend the evening. Picture on our charts of this bridge, and it tells you which of these spans to go under, but the problem is it doesn't tell you from which side of the bridge the picture was taken, so you have to figure it out. But fortunately, there's a green marker on the bridge on one of the pilings, and since you're supposed to keep the green to your left going downstream, then that's the indication that you have which side is which.
We are in Athlone. We docked in the marina. When Ben went to talk to the worker, to the marina worker, he said, we don't see too many boats, rental boats here this time of the year. Otherwise, they don't see too many crazy people in October on the river. Ben said, there are 2 crazy boats out there you should expect coming. There's our marina.
What you're seeing now is the former workhouse. Also in the United States, they were often called poorhouses. A workhouse was a place where poor people with no food and no place to live could go and get just enough food to keep them alive. That's about all. And they also had to work, which is why it was called a workhouse.
It is the former workhouse, right?
Apparently, it's either the workhouse or the Abbey graveyard. If that's the Abbey graveyard, then the workhouse is across the street. I think maybe that's the workhouse over there.
Maybe.
And this is the Abbey graveyard. The sign was not really clear, but this looks more like an Abbey graveyard than it does a workhouse. Yeah, because that's a stone sarcophagus or whatever you call it there. Yeah, this is the Abbey graveyard.
Now let's see the town.
Yeah, from
Tomorrow we are going through that lock. And on our day 5 we continued going down on the Shannon River. We will show you a beautiful place, Clonmacnoise. We stopped for the night at Banagher town. You will see it. Okay, goodbye.